Hi, I'm Marc, and today I have another brilliant Star Wars novel for you. And of course, we stay with our current series today. Rebel Dream is the 11th novel in the new Jedi Order series. The Yuuzhan Vong have conquered Coruscant. The government turns out to be at loss and is playing for time. They want to shift the powers to the nearby planet Boleas. And meanwhile, Han and Leia fly just from planet to planet, fomenting a rebellion against the Republic's doomed appeasement policy, while Luke Skywalker devises a daring plan. A cheeky bluff will allow him to infiltrate the enemy base on Coruscant. But let's get to a little bit more detail. The experienced rebel pilot Wedge Antilles and his fleet can free the planet Boleas from the bondage of the Yuuzhan Vong. Now that the planet is safe again, the refugees of the conquered planet Coruscant can settle on Boleas. Wedge's family and some former members of Wraith Squadron are also among the fugitives. The Yuuzhan Vong attack on Coruscant has crushed the New Republic. But a short time later, Wedge receives word that the New Republic councillors are on their way to Boleas. Only 4 council members appear. The rest, who were pro-Jedi, have disappeared. Poe sees himself as the new head of state after Bosk Failier's suicide. The politicians want Wedge to take orders from Cian Sof, the fleet commander. They immediately demand that Boleas must be held at all costs. Antilles refuses to carry out the orders and only agrees when the councillors have to make some concessions, including that the Lusankir is joining his fleet. And the Yuuzhan Vong War Master Tsar Vong La is enraged at the defeat of his troops and is busy upgrading his forces. He turns to his father Chulkung La, who trains young warriors for use in battles to be able to safely win the ground back that follows on Boleas. Luke Skywalker meanwhile had a vision of Coruscant and decides to travel there. And in the meantime, Jaina Solo, Kip Durn, and Jagged Fell arrive on the planet of Boleas, with Jaina immediately being made a member of the so-called Inner Circle. Wedge has devised a strategy that specifically engages with the Yuuzhan Vong belief ritual. Accordingly, Jaina is said to be the deity Junhala, since she had already deceived the Yuuzhan Vong fleet about Hapes using control signals. And some members of the Wraiths, that's an intelligence unit, help Jaina to implement this plan. Well, you will only find out what happens next if you read the book yourself. I read it many times, by the way. And incidentally, Rebel Dream is the first volume of a 2-part story called Enemy Lines within the current series. And if you now want to know more about exciting books, you will find my next video right here in the end screen. I'll see you there. I'll be back.